The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this absolutely gorgeous Thursday afternoon. It's the 15th of May, 2025, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, chicken, vegan, vegetarian options as well. Reburger, redefining the norm.
Reburger.
Sauce chicken.
Reburger.
Yeah, great stuff. Speaking of great stuff, g'day, Mogey, you start. How's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Oh, you know, the colours are brighter today, aren't they?
Lovely.
The air is fresher.
Sweet as.
You know, everything just, everything is better today.
Yeah.
I feel lighter. Happier. I don't know what it is, man, but life's just better today. Feels.
Do you reckon it's because we don't have to do a live comedy show tonight?
Oh.
Do you reckon it could be that? I think it might be that.
That might be part of it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How you going, Keyzie?
I'm actually really great.
Yeah.
Lombardo.
Oh, Mogey's reading words on my shirt again and just saying them randomly on the radio. Yeah, I have a shirt with Lombardo written on it. Life's good. Jase, how are you feeling, man?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yes.
I think we're all in good spirits.
Yeah, good spirits.
I think probably for all the same reasons. Got out in the fresh air today, which was very nice.
Yep.
It's been a beautiful day. Tell you what, you can't beat a good sunny autumn day, can you?
Oh, what about a sunny summer day?
Oh, yeah, apart from
That's
that.
miles better.
Honestly, any summer day, like a spring day.
Yeah,
well, actually, I probably
spring's
prefer
good.
a spring day.
Yeah,
actually,
same.
if I'm
Well,
being
I tell
honest
you
about
what,
it.
there's nothing quite like a winter's day when it's just pissing down with rain. You're inside with a fire on.
Yeah, actually, I probably prefer that over a sunny day in autumn. Actually,
Yeah, but
to
you
be
don't
honest.
have a fire anymore, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I've got a wicked heat pump.
That's-
Hey, we've got a massive show coming up. Stay tuned, you massive backbones. Here's Incubus.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Firewoman there, the Colt on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. You fellas known any firewoman? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like a firefighter who's a woman, like a firewoman.
No.
No,
That's not what I mean, Keyzie, at
Right,
all.
okay.
Yeah.
I get what you mean, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm with you, brother.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you, man.
can you?
I'll tell you in the break.
We'll tell you
Keyzie.
off air there, Keyzie. Now, as previously mentioned, last night was our final night of our hugely successful night of culture, and I can tell you there's a sense of relief amongst the
Yeah.
team. I mean, we love doing it, we enjoyed doing it. We hope that people like it. I liked it. I think the vibe was that people enjoyed it.
Yes.
But I've got to be honest, I'm glad that that's now gone and that we can just carry on with our normal lives.
Yeah, man, I'd agree with that. So this was 2 nights we did at the Q Theatre here in Auckland, 70-seater. That's 140 seats.
tickets.
It's hard to imagine that in your mind because
yeah,
it's
it blows
so
me.
many. But that's as part of the International Comedy Festival brought to you by Best Foods Mayo.
Cha-ching.
And yeah, we did. Look, it's pretty wacky shit. It's the weirdest thing I've ever been involved with in terms of content. It's essentially sketch comedy, wasn't it? We did things together, we did things solo, and most of it, sort of related back to the show. But I think it went well. I'm really glad that we did it. And I think what's really cool about it is that we get to see the fans in a different sort of a way. There was a couple there last night, Catherine and I think his name is Richard Hooch, he calls himself, something along those lines. In their, I'm going to say 60s so as not to offend them, but probably towards the end of the 60s, unless they've had really hard lives. They flew up from Christchurch, especially for the show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Especially for the show. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I'm stoked to have done it. And as you say, Jase, that was only 2 days out of the year where we did that. And now I get, 363 days of not doing it, which I'm pretty chuffed about.
How do you fellas think I feel about it?
I think you loved it. I think you want to do it every day of your life. I think you think it was great and you enjoyed every single part of it. We haven't spoken about this since last night. It should be pointed out.
I too I am relieved. However, if someone was like, Keyzie, pack your shit. You're
off to Hollywood.
We're taking it off. You're off to Tinseltown. We're doing a month down at the old Broadway. I'd
Yeah.
be like, okay, sweet as, man, let's do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, huge cut of the profits and all that sort of stuff would also sway me.
Yes.
But I could happily have done a week of that.
Yeah.
And I could happily do it again. It was great.
I would absolutely do it if it was all I was doing, but then there's all the other... So they're still doing the radio, there's heaps of stuff going on, but if that was what I was doing, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's bloody good fun.
It is really
You
good
get to
fun.
come up with stupid ideas and do stupid things with your mates and risk horrendously embarrassing yourself in front of other people. I mean, how good?
That's so great. By the way, if anyone did go to either show, feel free to text through on 3483 your thoughts on the Night of Culture. Also, a massive shout out to the crew that at Q Theatre that helped make it possible.
They're unreal.
It was
I think
unreal.
they pump through 3 different shows a night.
Might even be 4.
Yeah, they are just turning it over. They were amazing. Absolutely incredible down there.
The two blokes that helped us were so slick. Also, Pugs, Kate and Isaac as well. And Dilly, of course, behind the scenes here at Hauraki.
But thanks to Shane,
It sounds
who
like
was
we're accepting an Oscar at the moment.
well,
doesn't it?
there's people that help you out. There's Shane that was in the audience there that goes to every single thing that we
good old
do.
Shane.
Signed your Nippies container, actually, Hoytey J.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, oh, no, I signed it.
I did too.
And Keyzie as well,
And
but
then
you'd already bailed.
He
You'd
was like,
smoke bombed.
where's Hoytey J? I was like, he came in, waved, and then left.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. He's so cool like that.
Well, actually, I left before even that, and then I felt bad about that, so I
you
came back. But I couldn't. There was just you guys hanging
To be
there,
fair,
so I thought
everybody had left
Yeah, thank
in their
you.
droves.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'd have
They'd
to say.
sprinted out of the establishment. No, look, it was fun. Took me back to some old sort of Sugar and Spice days a little bit with
What's
all the
that?
costumes, my old comedy duo.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, great stuff. Glad it's over.
Just got a text message that's come through here on 3483. I went last night. The best thing about it was the free jar of mayo.
Speaking of which, is there any mayo that floating around at all? I could use some of that.
I don't know, man.
Is there there must be a box of mayo or something?
There was heaps of it there, mate. You missed out.
Oh, bugger.
It doesn't come in a box. It comes in a jar.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers can't get enough of that stuff, fellas.
Oh, man.
It's good stuff. Now, listen, just a reminder about the Radio Hauraki swear jar.
What about it, man?
Now, if you hear one of us on this magnificent show of ours drop one of the 3 terrible swear words...
Which are, by the way, and...
then you call us immediately on 0800 Hauraki, and you and a mate could win tickets, accommodation, flights to go and see Oasis over in Australia.
That's right, Sydney specifically. It is the Hauraki swear jar. Just a heads up, because the phone line's lit up before when we were discussing the Night of Culture.
Yes.
The S word doesn't count.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Okay, it's not we're not talking the S word, we're talking the big ones. You know the ones. The ones that are
Totally.
Also, if one of us says the word, that person then has to cover the cost of the accommodation and
Yes,
flights.
that's right, individually. However, if we make it through, then the boss, Pixie Campbell, has to pay for it.
Which is how it should be.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Old money bags, they call them.
Yeah.
What's the length of time on this, by the way, fellas? Because I feel like it's inevitable that it's going to come from one of us at some point.
I don't know. We should talk to him about that.
Yeah, 'cause
a
there's
little
been
bit light
no-
on details.
Yeah.
It's just been like, hey, it's almost like they want us to do it so that we take care of it and then they don't have to
Yes.
worry about it.
Thank you.
Because you average sort of 5 or 6 a month, don't you, Keyzie? So I mean, it's going to be feels like at any time.
It's
I mean, I'm going to be
imminent.
honest. It's imminent. Whenever you start talking, I get anxious, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Whenever I start talking.
Yeah,
Whenever
just-
you start talking, I tense up massively. But usually not because of F-bombs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and say for the next few weeks at least,
Yeah.
this will be running. So make sure you are listening and you call 0800 Hauraki. What's that?
Unless we swear, of course, in which case it's over immediately.
Well, this is an option, right? We can swear right now, get this whole thing over and done
Yes.
with. Go.
Well, you should do it.
Go 4
You
ways
do
on it.
Go on, you do it. No.
No, like me, you, Hoytey J, Pug-San, we go 4 ways on it.
Let me just say, fellas, there is no way it's going to be me.
I wish I didn't beep that for you just then and you just said the F word. 0800 Hauraki, make sure you stay listening, all right? And stop calling right now. That didn't count.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Verve there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, time 4:38.
Jeez, fellas, might be time for a little bit of this, eh? 5, 6, 7, 8. Men, 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 manly men, 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 manly men, 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 manly men, 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 manly men, men, men. 1.5 Mogeys in that. Douche. Hey, fellas, we were talking a little bit earlier on about how when you're in radio, you sort of get into these situations where you do things which you otherwise would not. The prime example being the comedy shows that we've done, this week.
Sure.
The comedy shows that we did last year. Keyzie, last year, you dove off the Auckland Harbour Bridge. You did a bungee jump, which otherwise you would never have done.
No.
There's example after example after example, and I've got something coming up which involves me jumping off something as well, which I've been told I'm doing, and you just sort of go, it just sort of washes over you, these requests.
Sure.
So you just say, oh yeah, and then anyway, I was thinking to myself, actually, I don't want to do it.
Is it a bungee?
No, it's something else.
Okay.
But it is for the radio. And I was like, I don't want to potentially die for that kind of a cause. It's like, well, let's get Jase to do it. That was my thinking anyway.
Yeah.
And anyway,
100%.
Totally, it's far funnier.
Yes.
Yeah, if Jase does it.
Yeah. So that's what we've agreed on.
Oh, is it? Can I just...
No. So anyway, this morning I was in bed and little Mogey Minogue came in. It was about 6:15 in the morning or something like that. And somehow the subject came up and she said, Dad, are you still jumping off such and such? And I said, no, I'm probably not going to do it now. And I said, why do you think you should? Do you think I should? And she said, oh, yeah, I think you should, unless you're scared.
Yes,
yeah.
That's so good.
So now I'm doing it. I can't have her thinking I'm scared. Like, as soon as she said that, it's like, well, now I have to do it.
Right.
That's so true, because you are scared.
Well, I don't want to die for something like... I'm always quite amazed now, because I've done all of that stuff when I was younger, but now I'm getting to the point where I'm enjoying my life and I don't want to die. When you're younger, you're never going to die. Now I know I definitely am, and it's probably going to be soon.
Yeah, sure.
So I want to enjoy what I've got left. And you just start looking at your risk, the cost benefits of all the things that you're doing. And so to do this, it's like, do I really want to be doing that?
I just want to say something on that, because you're talking about how it washes over you, and you just go, oh, yeah. For me, it's, because I've been doing it for so long now, I'm just a broken man.
Yeah.
And and it's like just beating a dead horse, really. And people just chat stuff at me and I go, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
So you're all good doing it then?
Oh, yeah, totes, man. Whatever. When is it?
No. Hang on, beating a dead horse. What about last year where you lost? The audience voted for you to jump off the Harbour Bridge and you physically weren't allowed to, so I had to do it.
Yeah, well, that wasn't my fault.
Yes, it was.
It was my poor heart.
And 7 other ailments.
But, like dressing up in ridiculous out and just... there's another couple. I've been chucked a couple of things too.
No one told you to put that outfit on that you've got now.
Jase, man. He's got you there, man.
You put that wacky outfit on of your own free will.
Yeah. Like a rodeo clown.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Cracker there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show.
It's not how you pronounce it.
Cracker!
Thank you.
And the time is 11 minutes to 5 o'clock. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yes. Hey guys,
Telly.
We've been a bit busy the last couple of nights, isn't it? So I came home last night and I watched Seinfeld, which is late in the 8th episode, 8th season, and it gets the setup's really good, and then it just gets it's so ridiculous that we just turn it off after 10 minutes. So that's where I'm at. So I also need a whole bunch of other things to watch. So I've got the BAFTA nominees and winners, and I'm going to go through and watch those. How do you feel about that?
So good.
Blue Lights, Sherwood, Wolf Hall. Did you see Wolf Hall, the original series? I don't know they've done another one, but it's got a guy in it who's a bloody good actor whose name I've forgotten, so that's blown that out of the water.
Wolf Hall.
Wolf Hall, very good. Sort of set back in the 1600s in England there.
There's
and
a hall of
a little
wolves
bit
in
of
it.
politics and all that sort of carry on. Mr. Bates versus the Post Office.
Great.
Lost Boys and Fairies. Elmer's Not Normal. Ludwig. You like
Ludwig,
that one,
really
don't
like
you?
it, yeah.
What's
and
this
Mr.
list you really
Loverman.
got that you're about to watch?
These are the best drama series
Oh,
and best
right, I got
limited
you.
drama
Yeah.
Nominees for the BAFTAs. So I'm going to go through those.
So
if
I've
you guys want that list, I can probably
Could
get
you
it for you.
fax that through to me,
Yeah,
please?
man, I'll get
Yeah,
it over
cool.
to you.
So I've seen Ludwig and Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. Both are on TVNZ
Want
Plus.
a medal or
Yes.
something?
I enjoyed both of them, as did my wife. So keep that in
That's
mind while you and
concerning.
your wife are watching it for 5 minutes and
Yes.
then turn it off.
Fellas, I got home last night, stretched out on the couch there, put my Uggies on. Started watching a bit of mukbang on
Can you explain what that is for people that don't know?
with the Pug-San family. Mukbang, it's basically people just stuffing their faces with food.
It's where are they from?
Generally,
Korea.
yeah, from Korea.
Okay, so what this is-
Asiatic countries often.
It is a mum and a dad in like their 60s from Korea and their daughter or their son.
Yeah, their son.
And they set a camera up on a table. They then sit down in front of the table and just slurp noodles.
Yeah.
And eat a massive meal. And Jase watches that and loves it.
Yeah.
It's just my way of switching off, I
What-
guess. I don't know what it is.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, would you be up for filming a big show mukbang
Yeah.
for Jase? We just all sit down, silently eat a giant meal and slurp
Well,
noodles.
this is,
Absolutely.
I think what fascinates me about it and what I find enjoyable about it is that they make such a noise when they eat, and there is absolutely no concern over that. You know, we're very careful eaters.
That's
generally
because we're
speaking.
surrounded by moaners like you, where you make any
Yeah, well,
noise
yeah, if you
whatsoever.
crunch. Like I can't stand hearing people next to me chewing food, and
But
yet I
you'll
watch
actively tune
videos.
into it.
I actively tune into videos of people slurping and sucking and going hard with their food.
Yeah, you do, eh?
I'm glad you added with their food,
With
to,
their
the,
food, yeah.
to the end of that sentence.
What did you watch, Keyzie, man?
Keyzie man came home. His wife was in bed, but wanted to hear all about the night of culture.
Yeah.
And then
Did she though? Or did you just roll in there? Go down. Jesus, so good. It's been a busy day,
No,
but
she wanted to know how it went. Night 2, any differences, that sort of stuff, and then we were chatting, and then hours had gone by, and
Next
then we went
thing.
to bed.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay.
I give that.
Is that where it ended?
I'll give that
or-
4.5 pussies out of 5.
Wow.
by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Chatting with the wife.
Oh, you too.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
You two there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4 minutes to 5 o'clock. Now, listen, plenty coming up after 5 o'clock, by the way. I've got an issue that I want to talk to you guys about and get your thoughts on, if you don't mind.
Right. We've got to respond to Brekky about this whole 4x100 metre relay challenge. Listened to their podcast yesterday, and it turns out they use that as a platform to bag us all secretly.
Yeah, right.
So I've got some audio from that podcast that I'm not happy about. We'll be addressing that.
Yeah, great. All that after 5 o'clock.
So good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How's Thursday treating you? Let us know on 3483. You're listening to the Big Show
What?
brought to you by
Sorry, what?
You're listening to it. Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Reburger.
Sauce chicken.
Reburger.
Can you do the horny one?
Oh, yeah.
Reburger.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
That's good.
That's good sponsorship eating right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
totally. Speaking of which, I enjoyed it. I got to be honest, I had it on the way home last night,
Oh, you
fellas.
did?
Yeah, boy, it was good.
Was it?
Which store did you go to?
Wouldn't you like to know?
This isn't geography chat.
JC,
Keyzie.
this is, wouldn't you like to know, Keyzie, or pardon?
Grey Lynn was the one I went to.
That's a real store.
Yeah,
Checks
yeah.
out.
Yes, thank you. Well,
What did you get?
a burger and fries.
Did you see any chicken?
No, I went through the temporary drive-through.
Oh,
I thought it was. I thought it was one night only.
Yeah, no, they extended it because
bloody
it
popular.
It was such a success.
So yeah, they've got this for the listeners out there who don't know. They've just they've got the Greyland store, and they had the one night only. It was meant to be for a drive-through at Reburger.
Yeah.
And for every backbone burger you bought, you got a free sauce chicken, which you could take home with you.
Which is a live chicken that holds sauces while you dip your chips into them.
Yeah, as soon as the sauce runs out, you chuck them in the bin.
The only bugger where it becomes a bin chicken, the only bugger, because that's why I went last night.
Yeah.
Because I thought I'll get myself a free sauce chicken, but they just bloody run out. Mogey.
Oh, had they?
Yeah, they just run out of the bastards.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, right? While stocks last.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's so massively popular, Keyzie.
Yeah.
It's just weird because I've been to the Greyland one. It just doesn't seem like physically possible for there to be a drive-through.
You'd be amazed what can be accomplished with a little bit of will and a little bit of Kiwi number eight wire.
Totally, man.
And a bit of asphalt,
Yeah.
and one of those speakers so you can talk to the chickens. They've got the headsets on.
Wait, so the chickens run the drive-through?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're unreal, man.
That's why you don't need much space, Keyzie.
They use their beaks to pack your order into the old machine there.
And then who makes the burgers?
Oh, the chickens.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
REM there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 14 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Fellas, I think we need to do more bonding as a group. I mean, we're pretty tight. Us three, four, of course, including Pugs. We're like a family.
And Pugs' missus.
And Pugs' partner as well. The five of us are like a big family.
Yeah.
Totes, man.
And your missus.
Yeah, and my wife as well. Yeah, the six of us, massive family.
And your missus.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, the seven of
I guess
us.
the seven of us are pretty tight.
Yeah, so there's seven of us in the family. And to be honest, Jase...
Fellas?
What?
Come on, fellas.
What do you mean?
Fellas.
What? Oh... Yeah, your missus.
Oh,
My
missus.
Sorry.
Actually, I want to talk to you about that a little bit later.
Okay,
on,
we'll
but
talk about
carry
that
on.
later, yeah.
What do you mean that? Do you mean her?
No, just something in that zone.
Okay. How do you... Because, we do a curry night, right? Curry night's a tradition that we've got.
Yeah, once a year.
Once a year. It should probably be more than that. The latest one we did, got the partners involved, was lovely. All 8 of us went out for dinner. Really great. Everyone gets on really well.
They do.
Which is nice. The idea I had was, instead of doing curry nights, big show potluck.
Putt.
Or a game of putt-putt. I'm down for some putt-putt.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
A potluck, right?
Yeah.
And so we take turns.
With, I don't know about that.
No, with the food.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Okay, I guess that'll work.
Why, what did you think?
Because I was super keen there for a second.
You're not keen on a potluck?
Oh, no, I could do that too.
So the idea I had was we all take turns hosting.
Oh.
Whoever's hosting makes the main course.
Yeah.
Whoever's coming around, someone will make a dessert, someone will make a starter.
What about a salad, Keyzie?
Yeah, who's doing salads?
Well, it depends on who's hosting and
Who's
stuff.
on garlic bread?
Is it BYO?
Obviously. Oh, God. Yes.
Is there corkage?
No,
I
we're
feel
not.
like Jay should pay for the piss.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously.
Yeah, totally.
But I think one of the things that I find most uncomfortable about, not uncomfortable, but I find a bit
The
weird,
nudity.
is that I've never been to Jase's house.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
There's a reason for that.
You guys have never...
There's a reason for it.
Yeah. Pugs has come to my house.
Yes.
I don't think you guys have never been to my house. And
No.
I think it's a nice next step for the big show.
Well, it's been about 4 years, hasn't it?
Yeah. Partners included. Mogey's invited us around a couple of times, which has been really great.
The only sort of pause I have there, because I've been to Pugs' house, I'm never going there again.
No.
Why is that?
I'm not getting into it on air. Okay, I just
Yeah, but he could clean all that stuff out.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah. But like for the potluck. And
Right, for the potluck.
And the thing with Pugs' house too is he lives in a 1-bedroom apartment, right? A bachelor pad. But he would still have to host us at some stage.
Sure.
All 8 of us.
It's ironic because with the lifestyle that he leads, he should have like 8 or 9 rooms.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love the idea of a potluck, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Everybody has to contribute. It's not so much of an effort for the one individual couple, and that's good.
Yes.
Trying all sorts of different foods and stuff. It's an opportunity for people to show off, all that sort of stuff. Or we could just skip it and go straight to the orgy.
Well, I hadn't actually thought about that. Being part of it. Is that part of a potluck?
Obviously.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Talking heads here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time, 5:42.
We've got a current beef with the Brekky show. They challenged us to a golf game. We versed them. We lost. Well, Jason and I did. Sorry about that, Mogey. That means we then had to challenge them to something. We have locked in a 4x100 metre relay race.
Yes.
Sprint, classic styles. There's 4 of us, including Pug-San, on their show. There's Jerry, Minogue. They've got Zoe in Studio B, and they've also got the other Jeremy, a.k.a. Ruda, who panels for them. So it's 4v4. However, this morning on the show, I believe Jerry's surgeon said he medically shouldn't do the race.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of... Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't have any meniscus in one of his knees, and he's got arthritis, apparently.
And I bet you guys it is Jerry's surgeon too.
Like his personal private one.
Yeah, like who lives in house and operates on him.
You reckon he's got an in-house surgeon?
He's got an in-house surgeon.
Probably.
He's physically capitulating.
Probably. So that's a situation that's happening. So they want to know if we want a second opinion. I think I do.
Yeah.
I think they should get a second opinion on that, and I think we should provide the doctor as well.
Yeah.
Because we know some doctors and stuff, so we can put them in touch.
So we'll need him to send us his medical records.
Sure, we can do that if we need. We can see all the plastic surgery he's had done as well, which would be pretty interesting.
That'd be good, yeah.
The other thing is they gave us 3 options to replace Jerry if he wasn't in fact medically cleared to do it. Those options were Isaac from The Office.
Yes.
Mash, a.k.a. Finn, who
Yes.
now works for the ACC, 25 years old, or G Lane. We locked in G Lane, didn't we? Here is their response to us locking in G Lane.
I love this because what's happened is they've looked down that list and they've gone Isaac, young. Mash, young.
Yep.
G Lane, old. And they thought that automatically means that G Lane is an athlete. I played rugby with G Lane.
Well, G Lane played rugby almost until he was 40, I think.
G Lane was an open side flanker, pace off the mark, and also a level of aggression. You don't. He got sin-binned and sent off more in our team than any other person. He was fifth form, and he just flying with shoulders, swinging arms.
Well, he runs on hate, and hate doesn't age. And I think that's the factor that they're not taking into it. So I think we've got our team set.
Yeah. I'm just looking down the list here of world records for 100 metres in terms of age. And look, just because you're old, and G Lane is 45, doesn't mean that you can't run fast.
You know, fellas, who I think is going to be the surprise package in all of this? Mogey. And I think
You love
that,
Mogey, eh?
Well, I know.
You love him so much.
I know that he's done a sub 10, 100. And so...
Isn't that like Olympic?
No, sort of. Well, yeah, sub 10, but not.
That's like...
to be fair, just sub 10.
No, I know, but sub 10 is like...
Well, I get, but it was a long time ago. But I guess that sort of goes back to what Jerry is saying there. So we're talking about a running race in 2025. Jerry's talking about G Lane being a psycho in 1994.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't see how the two are connected. But when you look at the teams now, this is potentially how it would look. Their legs would look. Minogue up against Pug-San.
Like it. Pug-San, you got that.
Yeah, Pug-San's all over that.
G Lane up against Keyzie.
Bring it on, sucker.
I favour Lane there, but
Are you serious, Jack?
Ruda up against Mogey.
Oh, Ruda all day.
Yeah, probably
And
Ruda.
then Zoe up against Hoytey J.
Oh, well, I mean,
Just
come
for
on.
the record, too, Zoe is a 21-year-old intern. She's probably the same height. It's probably a bit taller than you, actually.
Yeah, she is a bit taller
bit
than me.
stockier than Jase as well.
So we just got to hope, I think, that we build up a bit of a lead.
Yeah. How great is it going to be, though? And this is the good thing about, I think Jase should bring it home. We've discussed
Yeah,
this off air.
absolutely.
So maybe I'll start it, whatever it is, the 3 of us that pass it on to Jase. By the time he gets round the corner and across the finish line, we can all be gathered at the finish line.
That's right.
We can walk over there and be waiting for him. That's how long it'll take. And we can all be there to celebrate. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Should we do some? I think we need to go and do like a warm up or a trial or something.
You know, the thing
It's
about it
just-
is I feel like warming up, going and practicing, they're probably going to do, we're going to have to go and do some batting, practice the batting
batting,
stop
yeah,
and all that
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
stuff. any kind of practice whatsoever. I mean,
What?
I'm trying to think of a word that's not politically incorrect. If you need to go and do that, you're a
Loser.
or a
Coward.
or a.
Yeah. And just in
Massive
terms of the
brain.
baton, I reckon we go rib dilly.
Ribbed dilly?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to bring
Just-
those then?
Yeah, totally. I can bring some of mine.
Yeah, okay. Good stuff, fellas.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Violent themes here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Time 5:53.
Nice, Jase. By the way, coming up after 6 o'clock, everyone's favourite, What's for Tea New Zealand. Text us on 3483. Let us know what is on the menu tonight, and you get yourself in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
How good, man. Hey, Pugs, what are you doing in here?
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey man,
Yeah, good, man.
Hi.
Hey, nice work behind the scenes
I
of
wanted
the
to say
Night of
congrats
Culture.
to you, man. I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
proud of all of you, actually.
Yeah,
it
thanks,
was awesome to
man.
be a part of that with
Oh,
you guys.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
Oh, okay.
Hey, the reason Pugs is in here is because he had a wacky dream.
And despite Sleep Chat being very polarizing and people either wanting
is
to
this
hear
Sleep Chat?
people wanting to hear none of it or all of it, I thought I'd come in with some that related to the show,
Sure, man.
particularly around you, Hoytey J.
Okay.
And this is something that I've never experienced a phenomena like this
Oh, God.
in my life when it comes to dreams. And this was the first time it's happened to me.
I'm getting
a dream
turned
of this
on,
kind.
Pugs.
I was just thinking.
As you should be.
Some reason Woody Woodpecker just jumped into my mind.
Yeah.
Woody
Do.
Woodpecker.
What was the dream about, Pugs?
Yeah. I dreamt last night that I was in my vehicle. You've seen my car.
Yeah.
Very, very cool Suzuki Vitara badged as a Mazda.
Wow.
Because it's imported from Japan. Love that car. Favourite car. Anyway, I was driving said car to a petrol station. Don't know why, maybe to get fuel. But you were there, Jace.
Right.
At the petrol station.
Getting a
when-
nippies or something.
It wasn't that detailed,
Oh,
or at least I
okay.
didn't remember upon awakening. I pulled up to said gas station in the car. You were there when I got out of the car, and your words to me were, in your exact voice, "She looks like she's running a bit hot there, mate. You better check that."
So in your
in my dream. This
in
is-
your dream, Hoodie J knows what he's talking about.
that's exactly right. That's how I knew it was all
He
bullshit.
knew it was a dream. Yeah, he's like,
Oh, I'm dreaming.
yeah.
However, that is all I remember from that dream. That part of the dream ended. I had other dreams, irrelevant. Got up this morning, and I thought, I feel really paranoid about my car ever since Jase told me to check my car. And so before I left for the gym this morning, I went and I thought, you know what, I'm going to check the oil, I'll check the coolant. Open the car, oil was sweet as, no coolant in the car.
Wow.
No coolant in the overflow in the car.
Well, he
Or in
told-
the radiator.
Or I couldn't see any in the
Yeah.
radiator either.
Well, he told you.
That's right.
What do you think he
Well,
told you?
Why
I think he's going to waste his time jumping in your dream to tell you the car's running hot if it's not running hot.
exactly, man?
Jeez, it's a lot of
Are
trouble to
you-
get inside someone's dream.
Wait, are you Jason from Freddy vs. Jason?
That's Freddy that
Is
does
it Freddy
that.
that does
It's
that?
Freddy that does that,
Freddy
man.
that does that.
Yeah.
So close.
You know,
versus Hoodie J.
you know those erotic dreams you have, Keyzie?
Yeah, the ones where you come in and go, look like you're running a bit hot there, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Reburger.
Give me all your sauce chickens. Hey, Mogey, just on food in general. I haven't seen you tucking into breast lately. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I am. I had some
Okay.
before I came
Oh,
in
you did?
today.
Okay, right.
And,
Oh, what?
yeah.
We're not talking at once, are
But
we?
I'm gonna get better.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You mean more breast?
Well, it's going to be more breast, more consistent. There's just been other things going on,
Sure.
you know, over the last couple of days that have sort of buggered things up. But back on track now, fellas. Don't worry about it.
Good on you, mate.
All right, Keyzie?
Now, listen, the Big Show outro is our warm-up to the radio show. Today, I've got no idea. What's the clip about today, Keyzie?
It just says fizzing. Oh, wait, isn't that yesterday's one? Oh, it is the right clip,
Sorry,
but it's
Pug-San's dropped the ball.
He's-
Sorry
no,
about
he's-
that.
He's still freaking out about that dream he had about me.
Yeah. He's written the wrong thing on it, but
Yeah.
it's still correct. All right, here it is. It comes out at 7:30 tonight. Search Hauraki Big Show wherever you get your potties from. We've paid this thing so we get our handicaps. We're trying to get our handicaps down and get better at golf. And he doesn't like that. And I've invited him, and he never invites us out to come play Ambrose.
Sounds like he's gotten right under your skin here, Keys. He's,
It's bullshit,
he's
man.
dominating you.
What it is...
You know what it is, Mogey? Oh, Keyzie had a shocker on the course today.
Oh, my God,
did he?
Jase. Jase, how dare you? Don't you turn on me.
We both.
That is just classic Hoytey J, eh? Just straight away, turn the tables, jump onto their side.
Yeah.
But go and check out that podcast. It's going through the roof.
Oh, it's
fellas.
absolutely humming.
Sure is. Hey, now, don't forget, we're doing What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie, next. Send through on 3483 what you're having for dinner.
Yes, please.
We'll get into it, eh, fellas?
Yeah, and also you get yourself in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Radio head there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday night, but right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
What are you having for tea, Keyzie?
I just got a text from my wife saying, hey, I had these big plans for dinner tonight, but I'm going to be home too late now, so I think we'll just do easy dins. So I might...
Is that like leftover sort of scrappy stuff?
Nah, I think I might go get something, maybe like some Thai food or something.
Nice.
Oh, money bags,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
Are you serious? Some Thai food.
Is that your game of two halves money?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my game of two halves, man. I'm going to get some Penang curry with it. It's like $20.
Good stuff. What do we got there on 3483,
No,
Keyzie?
what are you having for dinner?
We're just having wraps tonight.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to have a couple of darts. Just think about the shows we've done over the last couple of nights, and I'll come back with notes for you guys early next week.
So, for dinner, you're having
Darts.
cigarettes and notes about the comedy show.
Yeah. I can't eat when I'm,
Reviewing
still
stuff.
in
your work mode.
still in performance mode.
Yeah.
Totally, man. Do you guys want some texts?
Please.
Nah.
3483 is the number. G'day, fellas. Chris here.
Everett Lloyd.
Who the hell
Christopher
is...
Lloyd.
It is Christopher Lloyd, the actor who is still alive.
Is he?
Who's the guy you text?
Chris Everett Lloyd was a tennis player.
It was Christopher Lloyd's the actor, right? That played
Yeah.
Sauron. Saruman.
Christopher Lloyd is the guy that was in Back to the Future.
Yes.
Christopher Lee was the guy that was...
Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Doc Brown is having steak and kumara. Cheers, Doc Brown.
Yeah.
What?
Well, officially no greens.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
not good.
And I'm upset at the amount of people that have steak and chips together.
You're in New Zealand, man.
I know.
What
Standard, absolute
I
standard
know
meal.
it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not happy about it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I don't know if it is. I think it's bullshit from you.
Yeah.
G'day, fellas. Nathan here.
La really?
Oh, wow.
Hindmarsh.
Oh.
Hindy, Jase.
Hindy, you commentated with him over in Australia, Jace. You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, Hindy's. Good
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah,
What was the
backbone.
other guy's name?
Oh, Cam something, wasn't it?
Cam, yeah.
Yeah.
Cam and
Brian
Hindy.
Fletcher.
Yeah. They call him Fletch. G'day, guys. Nathan Hindmarsh here. Me and Fletcher in Whanganui tonight having homemade burgers.
Oh, yes.
Yum.
Very popular meal, isn't it? The old homemade. We do that quite a lot.
Yeah.
I actually said to my wife today, let's have burgers. And she said, can I be honest with you? And I went, sure. And she said, no one really, apart from you, likes beef burgers.
All the stuff's coming out.
It is.
She's really starting to let it be known, isn't she?
28 years,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
But that's weird because you said you guys had Reburger a lot and you guys got the backbone burger, which is 2 beef
Yeah.
patties.
You're
So now
saying
I
that
don't,
you love it.
I don't know what to believe.
That's because that's secret for me most of the time, Keyzie.
But you said you got
You
it for
said
your
it's her
wife.
favourite restaurant.
You said it was her favourite restaurant.
Oh, what, Reburger? Yeah, totally it is.
Well, then what?
She gets a chicken burger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. G'day, fellas. Someone's written here. What they've done is they've written a comedy name that, if I say it, sounds like the F word.
Can I say it? It's far.
FAR, full stop.
Yeah. Q.
The letter Q. Right.
See what they're doing there?
Yeah. Very good.
Spicy dumplings.
Oh, yeah. Bring it. Every day of the week for old Hoytey J. Chuck
Really?
a few ghost peppers in there.
Every day of the week. I thought
A
you
few
had
ghost peppers.
I thought you had Reburger every day of the week.
Yeah.
That as well.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
AC/DC there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. Let's give out some advice, shall we, fellas?
Patty Nip 69
gmail.com.
Get in touch with the fellas. Meet Patty Nips 69 at gmail.com. That is meet Patty, Patty, Nips 69 gmail.com. If you ever need advice, 100% anonymous, get stuck in. This one comes from Anonymous Fellas. G'day, fellas. Please see attached a photo of my cat Steve. Okay, you can see Steve there, Mogey.
Ginger.
Yeah, little ginger cat, Jase. Mm-hmm. Steve is taken to sleeping on my pillow.
How does he describe that cat?
He hasn't.
What do you say? Go again?
Just see my photo of my
Please
cat.
see
That's a
attached.
That's a kitten.
Please see attached a photo of my cat Steve. Is a kitten still a cat though?
Yeah, kind of. Can you scroll down so I can see him? Yeah, he's got a cat on his head. It's
Yeah.
it's a cat.
So it started sleeping on his pillow,
Standy.
right by his head.
Yep.
He's taken to sleeping on my pillow, and I'm worried that he may suffocate me. What would you do, Hoytey J, for example? What would you do if you found jizz on your face?
Well, interestingly enough, I had jizz on my neck the other day.
You were saying that you nearly choked to death on jizz.
Yeah, I did. Her tail just sort of flapping, and I was breathing heavily too while I was asleep, and I sucked her tail and
Did you suck it hard?
I sucked it hard and nearly asphyxiated myself.
They're bloody dangerous
They are.
bastards.
And so,
Cats.
how did jizz react?
What, when I was sucking on her tail?
Yeah.
She loved it.
Cool. Okay, so what do we think in terms of Steve
Yeah.
and Anonymous?
Yeah, what was his question, though?
How do I make sure that this doesn't happen? Or basically, he's worried about it. Should he be
Yeah.
worried about it?
Being asphyxiated by his cat.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be. He should be worried about it. And then what does he want to know? What to do next about it?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sounds like, I don't know. Straight away in my head, I've just got an image of a sack and a river, and I don't know why. I don't know if those things are related. I don't know. I don't know why that is.
Jeez.
I don't get it.
No, I don't either. It's just a vision.
it
that
seems-
came
two
to me.
images that
It
came into your
seems
head, right?
to me
Okay.
just like
right.
two random,
Yes.
unrelated.
I mean, those two things couldn't be further apart.
Yeah,
It
right.
wouldn't make sense to see a sack in a river.
Jizz likes to get everywhere, and
Right, you just gotta let it-
so what I do, and she's particularly fond of my wife and my daughter.
Oh, that's standard.
Yeah.
Not you.
But that's because whenever she comes near me, I just go "Meow," and just make weird noises. Oh,
Yeah.
get away, you pest!
Whatever. Boo, I don't
And
believe
so you can start doing that so that she gets, or he or she gets the vibe you don't like them, because cats are pretty, they're pretty onto it. They know if you
But
like them or not.
Anonymous clearly does like Steve
Well, that's it. Well, then he deserves to be suffocated.
because he likes his cat.
Yes.
That's the risk you take. Or you could just close your bedroom door so the cat can't get in.
Yeah, right.
Steve, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know, man. Do you want...
He's probably a student, mate. He probably doesn't have a door on his flat.
I'm not sure if... What's the guy's name that's emailed us?
Anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah. I'm not sure, Anonymous, if you really want Steve coming on your pillow.
Yeah. What about, for example, if you put a cat flap in on your bedroom door that only went one way? Like, for example, Jase, would Jizz be able to get through the flap? And, that might not work, actually.
Yeah.
Jizz comes through the cat flap all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, it sounds to me like you're worried about
You're going to
something.
have to create some boundaries, man. That's all there is to it.
Sit Steve down and good stuff. Okay.
Have a chat.
Hey, hope that was helpful. Meet PattyNip69 at gmail.com if you ever need help.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Pink Floyd there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday night. Now, listen, if you're part of a team, you need to listen up to what Keyzie's got to say.
Yeah, if you're part of a team.
Yeah, if you're part of a team. Are you?
Well, I am, obviously, the Big Show team.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
we're the Big Show team.
But obviously, I, for a long time there, had an indoor netball team. and had a
Oh,
social.
that's right. What happened to that?
Excuse me, don't laugh. I stopped playing because I was also playing basketball. But now I'm not playing basketball because I can't be bothered, and now I'm just not playing indoor netball.
Yeah.
it's a
And
shame.
you're having hip issues, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm having hip issues. Yeah, me, and definitely not Jase. But if you are running a team of any sort, doesn't just need to be sport. It could be a book club or whatever.
Sport.
It could be online. It could be any sort of team, really. Then
Did you say book club?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a book club.
Thanks, man.
Mind you,
Book team.
mind you, is that a team? I don't know that book club is a team. It's more of a social gathering.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean? It's not. You don't go out and play as a book club.
well, I don't know. Is there like a book
Team?
a book off that they?
I mean, it's as much of a team as anything else, isn't it? It's a
No,
bunch of people.
I'm not happy with it, Mogey.
Okay, if you're in a book club, then you're probably not listening to the big show.
Yeah, let's
I
be
wonder
honest.
if that's true.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Mind you, my wife. Oh no, she doesn't listen to the show either.
No.
Unless you're bagging her, then she's always listening for some reason, which happens a lot, by the way. Cheers to Super Liquor. We've got a competition called Smells Like Team Spirit.
Oh,
and
clever.
tomorrow on the show, we will be calling another winner and saying your team is getting $1,000. Cheers to our mates at Super Liquor. If you are keen to enter, head to hauraki.co.nz, chuck your deets in, tell us about your team, and we could be calling you tomorrow. And likewise, if you've entered the competition, make sure your phone is on between 4 and 7 tomorrow, because last week we tried to call a winner, they didn't answer, so we had to call someone else.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He was in the shower or something, wasn't he?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he reckoned?
Yeah.
That's hot.
What?
Because he'd just done a massive steamer, and so he was just washing himself off.
They didn't say any of that stuff.
Well, I know. I was talking to Kate, who works in marketing.
Kate does not work in marketing, but still.
You know, she does all our promos and
No.
stuff.
Yeah. She does, eh?
Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, hauraki.co.nz. Smells like team spirit.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Thursday show done and dusted. What did you learn today, Mogey?
Can't remember, to be honest, man. Probably nothing.
Right.
Today. Probably nothing.
Sure.
Probably not much. How about you, Keyzie?
I always forget that we do this whole what did I learn thing.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't know. I don't know what I learned.
You learned heaps, man.
I learned that Mogey is keen to jump off something now because his daughter said he was a scaredy cat.
Yeah, that's right.
And it fired him up. Now he's keen to prove it wrong.
Yeah, because I've got such a basic personality that I can be offended by that and then change.
But you don't want your daughter to think you're a coward.
No, I know.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I 100% get it.
Yeah.
Hoytey J.
What did I learn today? I learned that old Minogue really knows how to get under Keezie's skin and push all his buttons. That's what I learned today.
Listen to the podcast outro, by the way.
Really fire him up.
What the nerve of him to just bag me and bag all the stuff and I don't want to get started, man.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
there you
affect me
go.
though. It doesn't
No, it doesn't affect you
I
at
don't
all.
think-
Look
no,
at you.
you're all
Look at
good
you. Look
with
like you're
it.
going to start crying.
Chill, man.
you
Can we
all
just
right?
wrap this thing
Do you
up?
want a hug? Hey, listen, make sure you check out the podcast. Make sure you check out our Instagram account. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, Friday Throb, and we need to think of a theme, fellas. Until then, we'll see you all later.
Bye.